Good day. Today I will be presenting on leadership and supervision. The following topics that I have chosen is leadership versus management, indicators of leadership success, the resist to change, solutions to effectuate change, the advantages and disadvantages of delegation, when and how to delegate. Okay, so to begin with, leadership versus management. Leadership creates the system that managers manage and changes them in fundamental ways to take advantage of opportunities and avoid hazards, such as creating vision and strategy, communicating and setting direction, motivating action, aligning people, creating systems that managers can manage, and transforming them when needed to allow for growth, evolution, opportunities, and hazard avoidance. While with management makes the systems of people and technology work well day after day, week after week, year after year, such as planning and budgeting, organizing and staffing, controlling and problem solving, taking complex systems of people and technology and making them run efficiently and effectively. With pertaining to leadership and management, sometimes the two terms are used interchangeably, but often they are confused as being the same. The first mistake that persons make is that it shows that they don't see the crucial difference between the two and the vital functions that each role plays. They also use the term leadership to refer to people at the very top of the hierarchy, and then they call the people in the layers below them in the organization management. And then all the rest are workers, specialists, and individual contributors. This is also a mistake and can be very misleading. The third mistake is that people often think of leadership in terms of personality characteristics, usually as something they call charisma. Since few people have great charisma, this leads logically to the conclusion that few people can provide leadership, which gets us into increasing trouble. The indicators of leadership success. They know what they value and act accordingly. They set personal goals and execute against them. They understand money and how to manage it. They can sell. They manage their energy as well as displaying vision. With the first indicator, our values guide our decision making. They influence our choices both personally and professionally. A ready leader is self-aware. He knows what he values and why. Most importantly, he understands the implications of those values and acts accordingly. Both his behavior and decision making is value-based. The second one is, as a CEO or senior leader, you want to know that the person you are asking to lead is choosing you as much as you are choosing her. A ready leader has a personal strategy, complete with goals and a plan for achieving them. She wants to learn and accomplish personally and professionally, and how she intends to make it happen. The third one, an odd item to include on a list of leadership requisites, is so a leader must know enough about money and personal finance to not fear it. What has been taught is that most intelligent men and women can underinvest in building personal financial awareness, and as a result, they worry about money to an extent that it affects their performance and decision making at work. It is hard to lead from a fearful state, as well as it is hard to make tough, courageous decisions required to move the company forward, if you're worried about paying bills or making ends meet. So basically, these leaders are persons that might have personal problems. They will take it to work with them, and it can affect their performance, as well as how they would talk to their subordinates, and the behavior in the organization. They can sell. As entrepreneur Derek Sivers so cleverly puts it, a leader without a follower is just a lone nut. A leader needs followers, and followers need to be sold on the leader. Even more, a leader understands how to read her audience. She recognizes that every person with whom she interacts with communicates in their own way. She possesses that ability to flex her own communication style to best align with the preferences of his audience. So every manager has their own unique way of performing a task, and there are several ways in which persons go about communicating with their subordinates. For example, it can be through when... Alright, I can give an example in my experience. Like, our store manager, he always has little morning rallies to give us the company news and how the store is doing. So, like, it's a way of how you can interact with your subordinates and just letting them know what is going on. They manage their energy. Like, leading others require perseverance. If you quit the team phase, like, you can't give up. No matter how hard a task might be, being a leader is about taking on risks, and you have to accept and face those risks. You have to work hard. You have to be appreciative. You have to be grateful, respectful. You can't complain, and just always keep in mind to have a sense of humor. So it's also a relationship among human beings, a relationship that is made better by the presence of gratitude, respect, and humor, as I said before. But even more, leading others require energy. You can't get up, go into the business, and you feel drained, like you don't want to be there. Your face, you don't give off this pleasant look. You look sad, or you're always grumpy, and you rub off your whatever probably is going on at home, or is it with your family or a friend. You bring that attitude to work. It can cause subordinates to feel uncomfortable. They're not happy with how you might be treating them, especially. But a ready leader understands energy, and they know how to manage it. He knows what she has to do every day to sustain the energy he needs to lead. So building ready leaders is very important in an organization. They can display vision as well, because being a leader, you have to show others what your goals are and how you want to achieve them, and sharing them with their subordinates. They can be able to have that vision as well, and be able to even help you out to reach that goal that you want to achieve. The resist to change. These are the following 10 points that I've made, that the reasons why persons are resistant. The first one is mindset, change of routine, act of knowledge or expertise. That's supposed to be a lack of knowledge. Workload, unwilling to learn, no change in compensation, fear, peer pressure, loss of freedom, past experiences. to just give a brief analysis of the few, majority of the employees with the first one mindset, who take their work and their workplace as the only source of income, would want to have a simplified job format. So when the organization possess some change in the operation, what immediately comes to the employee's mind is that, will this change simplify or complicate the work? Because several organizations go through change, whether it be a good change or a bad change, but a change is something that everyone has to adjust to, and like the leaders especially have to inform their subordinates about the change. We will get into that as well later on, to say what the solutions are to these changes. The change of routine. When employees are habituated in following a routine, they would not like any changes, as it might ask them to step out of their comfort zone. Several people feel like this. I myself sometimes feel like I'm too in my shell and that I need to step outside of my comfort zone, but at the same time I like to be where I'm at. It's not saying that I wouldn't want to progress, but I'm just at a state where I like it and I just don't want to change. The lack of knowledge and expertise. Employees definitely may resist the change simply because they lack sufficient knowledge about the change taking place in the organization, or the lack of expertise. Because, if an organization is going to go through a change, but at the same time they did not go through the change where they're also training these employees to do certain tasks, that certain assignments that are new and they need to understand. So they're not knowing much about the specifics of the change. So they imagine it to be difficult to deal with, and therefore they resist giving the change a chance. The workload now is change in organization would initially be hard for employees, as it would take time for them to understand. Consequently, the processing of the change makes them feel loaded with the work, which is why they resist it. Peer pressure. Let's move on down to there. Some employees they blindly follow their colleagues, and I've seen that happen in the workplace where they do certain things and they have to be behind that person, and it affects their work performance because they're not working. They're either chatting among themselves or doing other things that they're not supposed to be doing. Solutions to effectuate change will be management support for change, case for change, employee involvement, communicating the change, implementation, follow-up, removing barriers. All of these can work well with the leaders so that both them and the subordinate can come together and come to an understanding about what the organization will be going through, and if there's any training or anything that is necessary that they need to get done, then it will be done as well. The advantages and disadvantages of delegation. The advantages are building trust and understanding. It motivates employees, tests employee skills, provides training, achieves work distribution, gives scope for innovation, while the disadvantages are misuse of power, failure to fulfill the task, delay, impact on quality of work. When and how to delegate. So basically you have to learn to let go, establish a firm priority system, play to your workers' strengths, always include instructions. Don't be afraid to teach new skills, trust but verify. Use feedback loops to improve delegation moving forward. So basically, these are just all the few things that leaders need to do, and to understand how to delegate tasks so that they don't feel like they're giving them their job per se. You're just giving the subordinates a chance to improve their skills. Thank you.